Hello everyone, what's up, and welcome to my 1 through 99 crafting walkthrough. This is a skill that I do have 99 in. I'm not going to be showing you the way I did it because I got 99 crafting before EOC, but since EOC there have not been very many successful 1 to 99 crafting guides on YouTube, and I figure I would show you exactly the best ways to get 99 crafting in my opinion. These are some really good methods and can get you really good XP an hour. First of all, I will have a more expensive method if you have a lot of money to spend on the skill, as crafting is viable and will take a lot of your money if you wish to train it efficiently. However, if you don't have a lot of cash and you still wish to level your crafting, I will have a cheaper but much slower method after I showcase the expensive method. And for each of the methods that I show, I will have a clip of me performing the method in-game so you guys can see exactly what it's like and just what you can expect. Okay, when you start out, whether you have a lot of cash or little, it doesn't matter, you're going to be doing the same thing. You need to buy 141 flax, this can be bought off the GE quite easily, and spin them all into bowstrings. A lot of guides say to use leather, but since this only takes 5 minutes with flax and you don't lose any money if you do this, I highly recommend just to do flax. You can spin this in the Lumber's Castle where I will be spinning it, and it will take you roughly 5 minutes to get from level 1 to level 14 where you can move on to the next stage. This is also around 20k XP per hour. The next method is gold bracelets. This is also the same for both the cheap and the expensive method, as it does not take very long to advance in levels at this early stage in the game, so it's okay to use a method that's not the fastest XP. You'll be going from level 14 to level 38. All you will need is 1,092 gold bars, and you'll be making them all into gold bracelets. You will also be making a small amount of profit. As you current GE prices, you make about 30 GP per gold bracelet made. The XP is about 31k XP an hour, and this will take you just about an hour to complete the leveling up to level 38. Now we're moving into the part where the price really starts to differ between the cheap method and the expensive method. If you are choosing to go the expensive method route, from level 38 to level 63 you're going to be making regular coifs. The items that you need is 9,141 regular leather, as well as quite a bit of thread. On average, you use about 1 spool of thread per 20 coifs made. However, this can differentiate between players. The XP rate is around 54,000 XP per hour, and this should take you around 6.5 hours to get to level 63 from level 38. The next stage in the expensive method is green dragonhide bodies. You're going to need to buy a ton of them. I highly recommend buying them in stages. You can buy 10,000 green dragon leather an hour, so just keep that in mind. You need 110,000 green dragon leather to advance from level 63 to level 93, and that is very expensive, so I'd recommend buying them in stages, crafting them, selling the dragonhide bodies back to the GE, and buying more. However, this is an incredibly fast method, clocking in at about 186,000 experience per hour, and it will only take you about 37 hours to get to level 93. Considering the speed of most other skills, this is actually very fast. And finally, at level 93, you unlock, in my opinion, the best training method in the game. You're going to be making royal dragonhide bodies. And even though the Royal Dragonhide costs a fair amount more than the Green Dragonhide, you'll actually be losing less money at current GE prices, since the GP per XP cost for Royal Dragonhide bodies at the moment is slightly cheaper than Green Dragonhide bodies. The XP rate is about 282,000 XP per hour, which is an amazing rate, and you'll need about 62,115 Royal Dragonhides to get to level 99 from level 93, and this will only take you 21 hours, which is amazing because this is almost half the amount of experience to 99, and you're getting it done in only 21 hours. I highly recommend this method to anyone. Although it does take a lot of money to buy the dragon leathers initially, you won't lose too much when you sell back the bodies to the GE. So if you don't have enough money to afford paying the expensive method for crafting, I do apologize, but thanks for waiting through the video to see the cheap method. This is going to be very slow and painstaking for you, but it is also rather AFK, this method here, so don't worry too much. From level 38 to level 76, you're going to be making gold amulets. At current GE prices, you just about break even to make a very small loss, depending on the day and how much gold amulets are selling for. You're going to need to buy 43,535 gold bars and smelt them all into gold amulets. This is about 37,000 experience per hour, and it will take you a total of 35 hours to get to level 76. And then, this is the part where you really have to feel sorry for everyone who doesn't have a lot of money to put into crafting. From levels 76 to 99, there is only one method that is cheap and relatively fast, and this is making decorated fishing urns. The items that you will need is 195,000 soft clay. This will take a long time to buy from the GE and is rather expensive, although the urns do sell back for a fair price. You can either make a little bit of money or break even, depending on the GE prices at the time and how patient you are with selling your urns. If you want to sell them overnight, you can get a little more money for it. However, if you make them the method that I'll show you in a few seconds, you will earn around 68,000 experience per hour, and this can take 172 hours. Okay, and I have an alternative method here for you guys. I figured I'd show this. Although this is not a very effective way to get to 99, it is a very cheap and fast way to get to 99. The method you'll be using is making air battle staffs. You can make these at level 66 to 99, and they earn up to 300,000 experience per hour if making at a good rate. The reason why I didn't show these earlier is you can only buy 100 battle staffs from the GE every 4 hours, and more from the Varrock staff shop, depending on how many parts of the Varrock Elite task set you have completed. The reason why I didn't put this method in with the cheap method is because it takes so long to buy enough battle staffs for level 99. I really don't feel like it's worth it. However, if you're willing to make the investment, the huge time investment that it takes, you can get 99 crafting from level 66 in several months. It will take you a very long time to buy battle staffs, or if you have some friends that are willing to buy battle staffs for you, you can do that as well. Just keep in mind that even with quite a few friends, this can take months. However, if you're willing to put in the time needed to take it, it can be a very good method to train crafting, as at current GE prices, you make no loss from making battle staffs. Okay, everyone, I just wanted to say thank you for watching my crafting guide. This was definitely the hardest guide that I ever made, and it was by far the most time consuming. So, if you did enjoy it, please feel free to like it, and tell me what you thought I did good, what you thought I did bad, what I could improve on in the guide, because I would like to make more skill guides. So, if you have any suggestions for other skills, I have already made an agility and a crafting guide, as you just saw. Please leave that in the comments or tell me in game or something like that, and also just leave some feedback, say if you like the style of the guides or what I should improve. That's all. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. Farewell.